Hey, young world. Your girl is back. So, I've been home for about a week now. I will tell you, Galveston owes me nothing. The Lone Star Rally owes me absolutely nothing. I had an amazing time. I did. I had an amazing time. I can't even, there's nothing to complain about. You guys noticed that from my vlogs, I spent a lot of my time. I would get down to the Strand or to the to any part of the beach location where there were vendors and the actual rally events was going on while the sun was up, honey, baby. Your girl didn't play with the nighttime much. I think there was one night that I decided to venture out in the dark. It was one night that happened. I am a little tired. My voice is a little scratchy. It's early. It's about 8:55, but my voice is a little scratchy. I'm a little tired. God, since I've been back, see, I've been trying to get back on my workout regimen, to be honest with you guys. And yesterday, I could feel the fact that I was probably pushing it too much. I was probably pushing things a little bit too much. So yesterday I got extremely tired yesterday. Like so tired where focusing wasn't quite a thing at work. So today I told myself I was going to rest my body and everything and just focus on work and nothing more than that. Sometimes for me, the cooler months is when I like to work out the most. Like autumn through spring, summertime, I don't know why. It just seems like, I don't know, I just don't do what I'm supposed to do in the summertime. But autumn through spring, honey, I try to do as much as I can as possible when it comes to working out to try to not try to maintain the physique. Maybe I should say that. Because as y'all know, my body fluctuates. It fluctuates, honey. But back to the event. Yes, I had a time. What I found out new about the Lone Star Rally was that I found out that it is a destination rally, not a motorcycle rally. Who knew, honey? Who knew there was a term? I didn't. So I guess destination rally means one, it's a vacation destination, i.e. it was on an island. Two, more than just bikes are welcomed. And you guys will notice that, or should have noticed that, in my last and final vlog about the rally, because this is actually a Waterloo sparkling water. It's not soda. It has 0 calories and 0 sugar. It's all natural. My last part of my vlog, part 3, shows me at like a old school car show, and I love old school cars. So when I found that off the pier, baby, I was like, motorcycles what? Motorcycles who? I just wanted to stay on the pier. It made me think of my dad. My dad is a car man. He's a car man. He did used to ride bikes, but he loves cars. Like he could, like, I'm not gonna talk about my dad because I get emotional. Anyway, but it did make me think about him. So I really did enjoy the old school car show. I love cars myself. vintage, fixed up, low riders, all that. I love it. So this was my first year back to the Lone Star Rally. I didn't go last year, but before that, I had went every year for about 6, 7 years straight, maybe 6 years straight. I had went. So it felt good going back. Things are a little bit more expensive. There are things that are a little bit more different. You'll notice that I didn't pay any attention to any club parties or any beach parties or anything like that because those are not things that I am into. I stay away from the parties. I'm not a party girl. Um, but the rally was absolutely amazing. I think the sad part about the rally was that there were quite a few casualties, quite a few arrests, um, maybe some people didn't even make it home. But prayers to all those that may not have made it back to their respective places. But, we got to be a little bit more careful out there on the road. It makes it kind of difficult when you're going to an island and there's tons of cars going in that direction as well as tons of bikes going in that direction. And then you have the work vehicles that are going in that direction to supply the event. You know what I mean? So you got to be very careful. I chose to leave out early on a Thursday before all the mayhem happened. I thought I was judging myself good, but even I ran into some traffic. When I got to the hotel, there was already conversation about someone getting in a bad accident on the way to the island and not quite making it. So yeah, we have to be very careful while we're out there on that road. I left at 5:30 a.m. But again, I stopped at every Buc-ee's along the way. So my 4-hour trip turned into like maybe 6 because yeah, I hit every Buc-ee's along the way. I even brought me home a Buc-ee baby. For real. Y'all want to see him? I know y'all do. Hold on. Y'all know I'm silly. Y'all know I'm special. So this is my Buc-ee Halloween baby. I got him coming from Detroit. And then this is the one that I picked up from the Lone Star. This is my Santa Buc-ee. Ain't he cute? Anyway, my kids say I be doing too much. My Buc-ee babies. I do love my Buc-ee babies. And hey, them is the privileges of living alone, baby. You can have whatever you want, even if they're Buc-ee dolls. So yeah, and then got there on Thursday. I got there around a little bit before noon. It wasn't quite noon. Was my hotel room ready? No, absolutely not. But I made the best out of it. Went to eat breakfast. Hung out in the hotel lobby, had drinks. Met some other fellow bikers that was there. Got acquainted with the people who worked in the hotel staff who had remembered me from years prior, which is funny. I love the place that I stay when I go down there because it's patrolled by the city of Galveston. And what I mean by that is that they actually have police officers and security in the area that I stay at. Is maybe like a 2-mile radius that they patrol all day long, the hotel, just in general. So I feel pretty safe when I go to the rally. It's a little bit more quiet on my end, but it's close enough to where I can walk to things. You know, if I don't want to bring my bike out or anything like that, I could actually just walk down to the area where all the mayhem was happening at. So, and then walk back, which I did. So the only time, once I got on the island, the only time I actually took my bike out was when I was either going to the Strand, or on the opposite end of the island, they have live music and venues as well down there off the seawall on the east end of the island. I was more on the west end of the island. So I rode my bike down there, but other than that, everything I did in walking. I walked to eat, honey. I walked to play, honey. I didn't get off into the warm pool because every time I had planned to go down there, it was just, why not? I don't like sharing big-bodied waters with people, and there was a lot of children. But what I love about the place that I stay at is that there's an outdoor pool, and in the pool, there's a bar. So I could be in the water swimming and drinking if I wanted to, but I didn't get to. It's a smoke-free environment, which is new. Because in the past it wasn't. So people who know me, I love two things. I love my little cigars, the small ones, the little petite ones, and occasionally I hookah, and you know, sometimes I gotta have me some of that hay. But I couldn't smoke in my not even on my balcony. So when I would be walking, I would pull out my cigar or whatever and hit it on down the road. But I had a great time. I did. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, enjoyed the rally. Sunday, I woke up by 6, well, actually, I was up by 5 a.m., and I was back on the road by 6 a.m. that Sunday. Now, let me tell you something. The weather was changing Sunday, and it was cold. It was colder, and it was quite windy. So I'm happy that I got out before all the other bikes got out and started heading back towards Houston. It was still dark when I was leaving the island. But the wind, honey, was trying to take a sister out. I ain't lying. It took every strength in my body to keep my bike from swaying. So I already weigh like a little mint change. So trying to keep that bike in line against that wind wasn't no joke. I remember when I first started riding, because I was really, really petite then. Like, I'm petite now, but I feel like I was really petite then. And I had told myself, you're going to have to gain some weight to keep up the bike. And of course, between learning to ride and riding from 13 years ago to now, me being the right age of 53, you know, I've been through some changes and stuff. My body has been through some things. Like I've battled cancer, so I feel like my body is not quite as strong as it used to be when it comes to fitness and training and all that stuff. Keep in mind, I just got off my chemo replacement 6 months ago, so in my mind, I may be pushing myself to become more athletic before my body is ready to. So, but I can tell I'm not as strong as I was. But either way, that's one of the reasons why I have, when I came back from the trip, I was like, okay, I need to get my strengthening back up, because that wind scared me. I didn't like it. So I'm gonna try to, you know, I probably will never be what I was when I was 20 in the gym 5 days a week, hour and a half at a time. But my plan is to get close to that. You know what I'm saying? I'm fortunate to have a home gym at home with the minimal stuff in it, but I also am subscribed to a gym facility. So I'll get it in. I'm going to do my best. But yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know that I'm back. What happens when riding season is over for people, like when there's no events going on, when for some cities the bikes go up? What happens? So for me, my channel is not strictly about biking. I've always said that. I love to do fashion. I love to just sit and talk to my subscribers. I love to throw some family-oriented things off in there. How things that I do around the house off in there, all those things. But since I live in Texas, I'll still be able to ride some. I just have to put on some layers because we don't necessarily get the weather that other states get down here. Like, we might get ice occasionally, we may get snow occasionally, but the majority of the things that we have to deal with is just the cold. And for those of you that don't know, who have been riding Harleys forever, Harleys love the cold. In my mind, Harleys are hot by nature. You know what I mean? They're hot bikes. They run hot by nature. Being on a Harley in the cold, 50-degree weather, nothing greater, in my opinion. So I still plan to do some riding, but a lot of my content will be, as usual, me. So if you like seeing me and listening to me, please stay tuned. And let's make it through the end of the year. I'm ready for 2026. I don't know about the rest of you, but I'm ready. I'm ready for 2026 to see what it has to offer us. You know what I mean? So I will get back with you guys. I just wanted to get my vitamins in my system. As you guys can see, I got my coffee and cleaning up my kitchen a little bit, but I got work to do. I didn't have to go back to work until I was off Monday, then I was off Veterans Day after the trip. But with my job, it never feels like you're off 4 days. It never does. So Thanksgiving is actually next week. And I'll have 4 more days that I'm off. But if I get a spurt in my butt, you never know where I may end up. Anyway, my plans are, though, to spend some time with my daughter and go see my folks. But I will likely be on my bike if the weather permits while doing it. So I will chat with you guys soon. Loves you. So y'all know your girl style is a little different than most. I got this little fit from Shein. It's a little sheer top. And it has serenity across the bottom part of the chest. Then I got these little boho jeans, which I absolutely love. Rocking them with my black stilettos. Extra cute. Michael Kors got the silver bottom as well. I thought this was super cute, super chic. Kind of classy. Not too much. You know what I mean? I am heading out today for a small D9 event. I am not part of D9, but I have someone very close to me crossing over today, and I am definitely going to try to be there and show support, as I always do. So this is what I'm wearing, actually, you guys. It's very comfortable. It's very comfortable. Absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. So this is attached. You know what I mean? Front and back is attached. I don't know how they did it, but it just looks like some additional denim material that was just attached to the pants, adding extra, you know, pockets and stuff. I got both the top and the bottom in a medium. I don't know, I think it's like the cutest little outfit. The cutest. So I will attempt to find these pants because I did get them recently. And drop the information down in the description, you know, if anyone is interested. I know that hey, my style is a little different from most, so, but I love it. All right.
Yeah, it's very nice.
Avery. Okay. Welcome.
The big one. This here line. This one. I am the deuce. Even but to my sisters and to my sorors and our
to me.
That's crazy.